Hi beautiful people, how are you all doing today? My name is Mark and I love making things sweet and in style. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And this is where I do everything and anything creative. So for today, you heard the chicken. I'm very thankful for all of you guys because we have reached 1,000 subscribers. And stay tuned for all the videos that I'll be uploading next because I have a Thanksgiving video for all your love and support. So for today, I'm going to share with you a very easy flower that's definitely gonna change your cakes or your floral arrangements. It's none other than the Stargazer Lily or Casa Blanca. See that? So I'm gonna share with you all my tips and tricks on how to make the beautiful petals, including the center, and of course, I have a bonus video on how to make the stems, the leaf, and also the bud. Okay? So what are we waiting for? Let's start. Okay, so for today, we will be making the Stargazer or Casa Blanca Lily. So to start off, we need to make the center or the stigma and the pistils, okay? So first, you need wire number 28, and you need your foam pad. And of course, don't forget to wash your hands so it's very clean. I'll be getting a very small amount of the paste. So this is around ½ centimeter. Okay, so this is 0.5 centimeter, okay? So first, you need to put the ball on the middle part of the wire and twist it just like so. And then you need to dab in cornstarch on the foam pad so it won't stick. So what you need to do, gently roll, okay, see that? Just need to roll out the pastes, okay, until it covers the entire half. Okay, so I'm just twisting with my finger on the foam pad, just like so. Okay, you see that? See what happened? It covered the entire half of the wire. So you need to take off the excess, okay, this one, and make it into a fine ball. And you need to take off the excess also on this part. Okay. So we're now making the pistils, okay? So you need to make 6 pieces of this one. Okay, so smoothen it out. Make sure that it's really smooth and thin. So what you do now, we have this small ball, okay? So gently roll it on your fingers and stick it right on top. So if you can stick it, you can actually use edible glue. So for the edible glue, I'll put on the description box below. Okay, just like so. Needs to look like that, okay? And then, using one of your cutters, any size, you need to create a line, okay, at the center, just like so. See that? And then later, we will add our pollen. Okay, see that? So what you need to do, you need to bend this first. Bend it a little, just like so, okay? You need to make 6 pieces of this one. Okay. And then for the stigma is only 1 piece. So you need to get around ½ centimeter also. You dab cornstarch so it won't stick. Again, put it on the middle of the wire, okay? Just press in. And my chicken is saying hi to all of you guys again, okay? So gently roll on the foam pad. You see that? I'm just rolling. Okay, you need to roll it going out so that it will be very, very thin. Okay. Then we remove the excess. You can actually roll it going back, okay, to make it thinner and more smooth. Okay, so always remove the excess. And what you'll do now, you need, instead of making an oval shape, you have to make a round shape and just insert and put on top, okay, just like that. See that? This is how it should look like, okay? And then using your cutter again, you need to create 3 division, okay? So just press on one side, press on the other, okay, and then you can press here also. So that's what you'll have. So you see that? So there's like 3 division. Okay, and then this one, for the stigma, you just need to leave it like so, okay? Okay, right now we'll be adding the pollens on our pistil. So here you see, we already have 6 pieces of our pistil. Okay, so what you need to do, first you need to get edible glue and put on the top part of the pistil, just like so. And you need to dip it on your gelatin mix. So basically, this is just gelatin with color brown. And what you'll have is something like so. Okay, see that? It's very pretty. So for the gelatin mix, it's gonna be on the description box below. I'm gonna put it there, okay? Okay, so now we'll be making the petals of the Stargazer Lily or Casa Blanca Lily. So you can use this specific cutter for Stargazer or Casablanca. This is from Wilton. But for today, what I'm going to show you is how to make Stargazer Lily using only the teardrop or rose petal cutter. Okay? So we'll be needing cutter number 3 and cutter number 4. For the measurement, cutter number 3 is 3 centimeter and cutter number 4 is 4 centimeter. Okay? So we'll be using only these two. You need 3 pieces of this one and 3 pieces of this one. All in all, you're going to have 6 pieces of petals, okay? So first, you need to get your paste. This is our gum paste. You can also use cold porcelain or clay. So first, you need to dab cornstarch on your working area. Okay? Also dab on your paste and gently roll. So just roll on one direction so the paste won't stick to the rolling pin, okay? So with regards to the thickness, it should be a little thick because we will modify the shape and thin it out more, okay? So you'll see here, it's very thick, okay? So I'm going to cut, okay, just like that. So we need 6 pieces of this and 6 pieces of this one, okay? So I'm gonna show you first how to do one petal. So first you dab cornstarch on the table, okay? Dab cornstarch also on the paste, just like so. Gently roll from half of the paste going out, okay? Just like that. Oops. Okay, and then you need to roll out the other direction, but not too much. So with regards to the thickness, you'll see it's still thick, okay? So what you need to do, you'll get wire number 28. You can also use 24, but I find it a bit hard, so I'm using 28. And you need to elongate one end, okay? Just like so. You need to insert your wire number 28. No need to loop. If you want to put edible glue, you may do so, but my gum paste recipe does not require edible glue anymore in sticking with wires, okay? Just need to lock it here. And then you need to get your foam pad, okay? See that? We'll have a closer look. Okay, so first, dab cornstarch. Okay, and then you need to get your ball tool to gently flat and thin out the edges, okay? Avoid the center because that's where the wire is. Just like so. Okay, so with regards to the length, the measurement of this petal, this is around 9 centimeter, okay? It's 9 centimeter by 4 centimeter, okay? 9 by 4 centimeter. So what you do now, we will do the veining using only a barbecue stick. So we'll take a closer look. Okay, just like so. So you'll see I'll start from one end here. And then I'm going to draw a line, okay? Just like that. Do another. So all of my lines are starting here, okay? So your barbecue stick should be slanting. It should not be upwards, okay? Slanting, okay? Just like so. You need to avoid the center because the wire is here. And then after that, you need to get your scissors, okay? So you need to slant it over your paste, gently cut. Okay? Because what it does, it gives that small spikes, which is very similar to the real Casa Blanca or Stargazer Lily. Just like so. And then after that, dab cornstarch, and using your ball tool, you need to frill and make the edges frilly or wavy, just like so. Okay, but not too much, okay? This is okay. And then after that, I'm going to show you my secret on what I use for my Stargazer Lily. So here, I have my flower former. So this is DIY. So I just cut a styro ball, which is 2.5 inches in diameter. The styro ball, I cut it in half, okay? And then I sticked it with glue gun on this round plastic. And then what I'm going to do, I'm gonna lay my petals just like so and leave it to dry so that it will get that curved shape, okay? So I have to do that on all the 6 petals, both the small one and the big one. And after that, we will assemble the flower and dust, okay? Okay, so while our petals are drying, we need to assemble the center. So this is composed of the stigma, the one with round on top, and 6 pieces of our pistil, okay? So first you need to get a floral tape and expand to activate the stickiness. And then the stigma should be at the center, okay? And we need to add our pistils one by one. The pistil should be lower than the stigma, okay? It should be at this level. So I'm just going to add 1, 2. Okay, all the pistils should be at the same level. Okay, 3. And then we can actually wrap this with floral tape already. Okay, just do some rounds. Okay, and then we add the others. Again, it should be at the same level. Okay, the stigma should be the only one that is higher. Okay, just like so. Okay, then we wrap with floral tape and then we will arrange them together. So continue wrapping until the end of the wire. Okay, and then we need to remove the excess. And now you need to arrange it properly. So it should all be facing outwards. Okay. Okay, we'll arrange this one also. Okay, so now we're done arranging the pistil and the stigma. So you need to get your green dust as we need to dust this one. So here, I have my green dust. Okay, so gently dust. So I'm using 2 different shades of green. So I have here apple green and then aqua green. Okay, but you can use apple green alone. Okay. So we're just dusting off. See that? See the difference? Okay. It needs to be like that. Okay. Move this a little bit. These should all be facing outwards. Okay. So we need to dust this with green. And then after that, we'll assemble our petals and paint them also. Okay, so all our petals are dry, so we need to add dust and colors now and every detail. So first, all you need to do is to remove the cornstarch on your petal, okay, using a bigger makeup brush, just like so. And then on the bottom part, you need to add very little green, okay. The bottom part center, this side, you need to add green, okay? It's better if you'll be using apple green or yellow green. But if you don't have, you can actually use any shade of green that is lighter, okay? just like so. And then what we need to do next, we need to add pinks on the side, okay? So we'll be getting our brush specifically for color pink. Okay, so gently dust pink on the sides, okay? Just like so. And the center, okay? So I'm not putting pink on the super side or the edges, okay? So you need to avoid that. You only need to put color pink on the side and the center, okay? You see that? Just like so. And then what we need to do next, you need to get your brush that's very fine, specifically for the wet color. So what I have here is color red. So what I'll do, I'll get first a very little amount and dilute it in water. Okay, make sure to dilute in water so it's not super dark. So what I will do, I'm going to draw a straight line, okay? So from here, just like that. Okay, and then we need to connect it on the other side. Okay, just like so. Don't worry if it's shiny because once it's dry, it's gonna be matte. Okay, and then we need to get a darker shade of red and we're gonna do the dots details, okay? So, using the end of your brush, just create dots, okay? It should just be random. The size should not be all the same. Okay, so just add some dots. Okay. Just like that. So it's slowly fading, going up. Okay, see that? So you should do that on both sides rather, from the left and the right. Okay, so just add some dots. So the formation of the dots, it's actually just on the sides, okay? The side bottom, and then it's slowly fading, going up. It should be like so. You could add darker dots, okay, at the bottom part. Okay. And then you can redraw the line, okay, so it's gonna be very visible, okay, just like so. So the petal should look like this. Okay, so I'm just adding some dots. Okay, so you need to do this on all the petal, okay? And then once it's fully dry, we will assemble. Just like so. See, that's very pretty. Okay? Okay, so right now we are done with the dusting and adding the details in each and every petal. So now we need to assemble our flower. So first I have here a very small gum paste. So I'll put it at the bottom, okay? Make it oval first and put it at the bottom of this. Okay? Just make the ends neat. So always remember to have your cornstarch puff. So when you're doing this, it's not gonna be too sticky. Okay? So it should be at this level, okay? And roll to make it thinner. See that? Should look like that. Okay, so we have 6 petals. So 3 pieces are smaller, 3 pieces are bigger and wider. Okay, so we'll first arrange the small one. So you need your floral tape. Always expand to activate the stickiness. Okay, so we need to position 3 pieces first. Okay, just like that. So the level, it should be lower. Okay, should be at this level, so it's touching the paste. So we have 1, we add another 1, okay, and then we'll add another 1. So we first include the 3 petals that are smaller, okay? And then we have to do 1 round of floral tape. Put it under, wind it up just like a thread, okay? Just like so. And then gently we need to open this. Open just a little, not too much, okay? The reason why we placed gum paste in the middle so that the petals will stick to it while we are winding, okay? And now we add the bigger petals, so you have to insert from above, okay? Not from under, but above, okay? And you need to stick it onto the gum paste also, just like so, okay? You need to do the other with the other petals. Insert from above. Okay, and then make sure that it sticks to the gum paste. Okay. Just like so. See that? And then we'll add the last one. Okay. Just like so. Okay, and then we need to wind our floral tape, sorry. Okay, and you need to wrap it until all the wire is completely covered. Okay, and now we arrange our beautiful Casa Blanca Lily. Okay, so basically it has 6 petals rather. So 3 pieces that are big and 3 pieces that are small. So we gently open. The reason why we placed gum paste there so that you can push it with either a barbecue stick or the end of a brush, okay? So as to secure the petals on place, just like so. See that? And then we will dust that with color green. So I'm just gonna push this further. Okay, just like so. See that? It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add very little green here because we use the paste that's color white, so we have to dust it with green so as to make it align. Okay, and then we're done. This is our beautiful Stargazer Lily. You see that? It's so big and it's so pretty. Perfect for your wedding cakes or your event cakes or simply your floral arrangements, okay? So just a tip, normally I add very little yellow on this, okay, on the stigma. So I'm gonna show you now. So I'll get very little yellow and just add some on top, okay, just like that. See that? See the difference? And then I'm gonna go ahead with my Confectioners glaze. So I'm using Sugarcraft and you can add Confectioners glaze here, okay? So it's going to be shiny. Okay, one moment. Okay, I'm just opening my Confectioner's glaze. Okay, so basically I'll just add very little here. See that? So it's going to be shiny as if there is like honey or whatsoever on that part, because if you look at the real flower, it has that thing. Okay, see that? This is our Casa Blanca or Stargazer Lily. Okay, so this is the bonus part of the video. So I'm gonna show you how to make the flower bud of the Stargazer Lily, including how to put it on a stem and the leaves that actually goes with the flower bud, okay? So first you need a gum paste, or you can also use cold porcelain. So I have here a paste that measures 3 centimeter, okay? So first you smoothen it out, okay? Knead on your hands. Add shortening if the paste is dry, okay? So my hand still has colors from dusting our lily a while back. Okay, so once it's smooth, you need to elongate a little bit. Okay, just like so. Okay, you need to elongate it. So roll it on your palm. One side should be a bit pointed, the other is more round. Okay, so you dab cornstarch if it's a bit sticky, because the heat on your hands will actually make the paste a bit soft and sticky, okay? Especially if you're working with gum paste. So once you have a shape like so, we need to loop the end of this wire. So this is wire number 23. This is a bit thicker. If you can't find a wire like this, you can actually use 4 pieces of wire number 22. And you need to combine it with floral tape, okay? So once we have the loop, you just need to insert. Okay, and then we need to manipulate the shape, okay? Dab cornstarch so it won't stick to your fingers, and then gently lock, okay? When you lock, you first pinch on different directions and then you twist, okay? So it will be very, very clean. So what you'll have is something that looks like so, like an ordinary bud, okay? Pardon me for the colors on my hands. We use that for coloring our lily, okay? So after that, you need to get your barbecue stick. So you need to create an indentation, okay? It's like so. So a lily normally has 3 because it has 3 petals, okay? Just like that. Or it's better if you have the plastic knife or this tool. See that? So this is what you can use to actually make the cut or the indentation deeper. Okay, see that? Okay, just like so. And then I'll put it on my palm. And what I'll do now, okay, so I'll just create lines, random lines, okay, so from the bottom going up so that it mimics the veining on the petal. See that? Those lines, those are important. Again, the colors on my hands, these are all food coloring and dust since we dusted our flower. Oops. Okay. Just need to create lines. Okay. Then after that, this is what you'll have. See that? So we need to let this dry a little bit before we color. So we'll proceed with the leaves. So for the leaves, I just cut using cutter number 2. So it's around this thick, okay? The size is 2 centimeter. Okay. So what you need to do, dab cornstarch on your working space and gently roll. And then roll again. So it becomes longer. And then you need to get your wire number 28 color green and insert. Okay, and then push and press the end so as to lock it in place, just like so. Then put it on your foam pad, and we need to thin out the edges. Okay. So with regards to the size, after we thinned it out, the size is actually 3 centimeter by 5.5 centimeter, okay? And then using your barbecue stick, you will zoom in a little closer, okay? So using your barbecue stick, you need to create 4 veining, okay, just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then using your ball tool, you need to make the edges wavy or frilly, just like so. And then again, use our DIY device. See that? So again, this is a Styro ball size 2.5. I cut in half and I stick on this plastic lid. Then just put it on place until it dries, and then later we will assemble. Okay, so now our bud is fully dry, so we need to color this and dust. And my chicken is saying hello to all of you guys again. So first, we need to dust with color green. The bottom part should be greener, okay? Just a little, not too much. Just like so. And then I have here a finer brush that is smaller, okay? So that's what we'll use to actually dust off pink from the upper parts, okay? That's how we should do it. So with the line, I'm putting pink dust, okay? And then I'm actually putting other pink pigments on some parts of the flower. Okay, but it's more focused on the line that we created. See that? So this is how it should look like. Okay, just like so. And then, you need to get your brush that is finer. Okay, so we'll mix in a very bit of yellow and red. So, I'll spray a little water again. But if you have gin or vodka, it's better because it dries faster. So I'll get a very little yellow and a little bit of red. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just go on the line, okay? And then I'll actually create dots here, just like that, see that? And then dab it with my hands so it will be more natural. Okay, so again, we need to go across the line, okay, so that it will be more visible. And then I'll dab some colors here and dab it with my finger to make it more natural, okay. Again, do it on the other side. Okay, and then I dab colors, okay. Tiny bits of yellow so as to have the impression as if it's a real bud, okay? So after that, we will already attach our leaves. Okay, so our bud is finished. You see that? It's very pretty. Okay, so you need to get your floral tape. So I'll just put it on the side. Expand your floral tape, okay, and cut, expand to activate the stickiness. And here our leaves are already dried. Okay. So you need to get one first, okay, and then bend. And then put this at this level, okay, just like that. And then gently wrap with your floral tape. And then continue twisting going down. And then I need to add another leaf here. So here, I bend slightly and I insert. Just like so. And then I'll add another one just beneath. Okay. Continue twisting the floral tape and we are done. Okay, this is our lily bud. See that?